Okay, welcome to the Hanuman Chalisa workshop, everyone. And we will get started now. I hope, please confirm me two things. I am loud and clear and you are able to see the full screen, right? There is no issues with the, yes? Okay, perfect. So before we start, as you know, we will be doing this with an improvised Varley style. Some of you who are completely new and joining for the first time, you'll realize what is improvised Varley. We will see that. So before we start, right, it is important to know a little bit of history about the artwork and all that we do, right? So this Varli art is actually many, many years old. It's not just 3000, but beyond 3000 years old. And it's an indigenous style, meaning the Adivasis, okay, the tribal or Adivasis from area border of Maharashtra and Gujarat, in the Western Ghats. So they started this to narrate their own stories, life experiences, rituals, and all that. And it was almost like wearing off. Then this great person whom I always like to give a tribute, which is who is Jiva Soma Mahashe in 1970s. What he did a fundamentally different thing, which is initially they were painting it on their wall in their villages, right? But he brought it on canvas. The moment he brought it on canvas, it started getting into the mainstream. He is also he was awarded Padma Shri as well, and his family has been taking forward the legacy. And today, countless number of artists use Varli. And we will be using Varli to tell divine stories, whether it is Ramayana, whether it is Hanuman Chalisa, Bhagavad Gita, or whatever. Okay? Whenever you feel something good about anything that you see or hear, please keep on dropping your emojis. So that will motivate me. And also it will become a two-way communication. Okay? So let's go ahead quickly. This is a brief information about me. So before I started all of this, which is the teaching, workshops, courses, and all that, right? So for 15 years, I've been working in software industry in various different startups and large organizations as well in various leadership positions as well. I hold a Bachelor of Engineering in Telecommunication and Engineering and a PG in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning and LLMs, which is like we use chatbots, chat GPT and all of it, right? And recently I have also enrolled for a Master of Arts in Philosophy. I thought I would have to get into more detail in a structured way. And over 8 to 9 years now, I've been doing a lot of research, and experimentation in various form of art. I've done more than 500 artworks or works, you could say, exhibited in India, New York, London, Athens. And I also hold in this journey, I was able to create two world records for painting Ramayana and Hanuman Chalisas, and we will see that. And over this period of time, few art forms got evolved. Today, what we are seeing is the first one, which is epic storytelling using the Varli as a tool or medium, right? We will be basically telling Hanuman Chalisa, but then few of the other art style also got evolved. I started reimagining Indic gods or Hindu gods or Indian gods and goddesses. Then something called as wobbly expression, which brings deep down emotion of a human. And then sacred geometry, which is again beautiful, where a lot of mathematics, physics, astronomy, astrophysics, and a lot of ratios of in the nature, in the cosmos that we have, bringing that in an abstract way into the art. Okay. And we will see a bit of it and then we'll start that thing. Now, you might be wondering, right, after doing 15 years of so many things in engineering, software, and all, one fine day I just left 8 months back. And why I'm doing this, right? It is not just to teach you art or teach you just what I know, but with the vision that I have. And my vision is to build this divine, community of storytellers, as we call divine storytellers. Some of the people are already part of the community and who have joined, which is fundamentally rooted in trust and harmony, okay, which creates happiness and prosperity while bringing our ancient wisdom, our history, our epics. A lot of us also try and say mythology, right, which I generally refrain from saying, and I request not to use the word mythology and just use epics or history. Okay, and to bring that in a contemporary style so that it gets into the global positioning. Also, what we can give to our next generation, right? So that's my vision. And in this vision, the immediate mission is to train at least 5,000 individual, in next 6 months, and to create this divine storytelling or storytellers community. And as I said, most of are also from that our community as well, who are participating in this workshop. Everyone part of the mastery community, please give me a thumbs up or an emoji, please. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, this is how I started, okay? Now, why I am showing you all this? I am not a trained artist, okay? It's just through practice and interest, and it started evolving. The reason for me to show you this is, if at all you are not an artist, right? And what we are seeing today, you don't have to worry. Even I was not an artist, right? This is how it started. Okay, these were some initial works. From here, you can see in the left top, right? That's my first Ramayana actually. Okay, and here then some of the digital artworks here, Krishna Arjuna Samvada, and this is all in this improvised Varli style which I'm showing. Okay, let me know if you like any of this through your emojis or messages. Now this is where Hanuman Chalisa and Ramayanas you can see, which also, as I mentioned, have some world records as well. Okay, thank you, Nancy ji. So these are the Ramayanas and Hanuman Chalisa. And the first one is what we will be today doing. Thank you, Sumanji. And then this is the third one. Right now it is pending again with Guinness World Record. This is the third one. This is world's longest Ramayana in Varli art form. So far, I don't think there is a record, but then what I have seen is 16-meter odd, but it's more of a black and white, few stories and then more of writing and all which I had seen. But this is the entire Ramayana of 20 meters. Okay, so long work. You can see at least 10 or 12 people are required to hold this. Some of you might have already seen on my Instagram page, right? If you haven't seen this, you can ping me in the group. I will share my Instagram. You can see that. Okay. Now this is very, very important for us to understand. Okay. I am not here to teach you art, right? I'm not here to teach you an art form. Why I am here is using that soul of that art form, right? Or using it as a medium of expression. And we will be today doing we will be starting the divine Hanuman Chalisa with this. Okay. And what really matters is to experience the things that we do. And for people who are new to art, do not worry about it. You get started, you take notes, you take in a rough way. After one or two attempts, you will be able to achieve a lot of accuracy and beauty. Okay. It is not about competing like my art is good or not and all that, right? This is not that workshop. This workshop is purely for a divine connection with Hanuman Chalisa. And I believe most of you, that's why you might have joined as well, right? You're connected to Lord Hanuman and Ram. And through your art, you want to paint that devotion. Give me a thumbs up if you all resonate with what I'm saying now, right? Can you give me a thumbs up? Are you resonating with what I'm saying? Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's important, right? It's not an art class, okay? The art is just a medium today we are using to try and connect to the divine and also to understand what is Hanuman Chalisa, what every verse does mean, right? That is what our intention is today. Now I'll quickly go and show you a few of the other art forms that I do, right? So this is the humble reimagination of Indic gods, the one more genre that I mentioned about, right? These are some of the example. So this is a more of a playful way, but keeping the essence of the gods and goddesses, but more of a little playful way, right? So far, whatever we have seen is mostly from Raja Ravi Verma, his interpretation, through scriptures, what he felt gods and goddesses were. And this is my interpretation, I would say little playful, but with a lot of devotion. I hope some of you might also like this, right? Now from here, see, this is the next one, the wobbly expression, which I mentioned, which is, it's more of an abstract way. This is to bring deep down emotions of human, right? Whether it is sorrow, pain, joy, all kind of emotions through art and through abstract way. It's also a mix of nature where a kind of superimposition of various different species, whether it is human or whether it is plants, animals, and all of it, whether it is alien, right? The third picture is where I'm trying to say it is a superimposition of a cosmos where human, aliens, kind of coexist in a different dimension. Okay, so that's what it says. Now, this is the sacred geometry I mentioned about, right? The arts. Each piece here has a lot of mathematics, physics, and a lot of astronomy and all of that. If you keenly see, one is very common that you could see is a golden ratio, right? I believe you all of are aware of golden spiral, golden ratio, and all of this. Fibonacci, correct? Absolutely, Metangiji. Fibonacci series, right? Or that is one part of it. But such several things goes into this art when you keenly observe these art forms. Okay, and anyone who is interested, I will personally discuss with them, explain them, I'm more than happy. Okay, just because of time, I'm not getting into the details because this is meant for our Hanuman Chalisa workshop. Okay, so are you all excited now? Can we get started? Are you all excited? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect, 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 perfect. Excellent. Okay, I'll